You know, gaming has come a long way. It's gone from random dots on a screen to popular nerd hobby to the reason why every bad thing that's ever happened to the most popular form of entertainment today. Gaming brings in a bigger bag than music, pro sports, and movies combined. And a game that's made its way into the GO conversation with Mario, Pikachu, and Sonic is Minecraft. And the Minecraft movie takes the free roaming, create your own adventure style of gameplay to the big screen. But is it possible that this sleeper hit hides the key to your best year at school? Rise up, GG Nation, because it's time for Guidance Guy Friday, your digital guidance lesson from your internet school counselor. And I'm not playing. The film starring the guy who played Bowser can help you be the best student you can be, no matter what your grades were last year. Want to see how? Let's go! It's guidance time!
This place blew my mind.
Quick note before we get started. This video is actually thanks to a real student of mine who asked me to look into the Minecraft movie. So first off, to that kid, look, I ain't gonna dox him out here in these YouTube streets. My man, this one's for you.
This is for you!
And if you want your idea to show up on a future GGF, just put it in the comments below. It can be a movie, TV show, whatever. Shoot, I even did a video on fidget spinners back in the day. Just let me know, cause my comment section be looking dry, man. Emptier than a classroom on the weekend. But back on topic, typically this is the part where I do a little intro about the thing that we're going to talk about. But here's the problem. You already know what Minecraft is. It's almost on every gaming console. And even if you've never played it, there's a chance that it's downloaded on your school device right now with the educational version. And for some of you, your teachers are going to have to watch out because you're going to try to squeeze some time in with it while you're supposed to be doing work. That's right. I know how some of you do.
This is how we do.
MC is perhaps the most open an open world game can be. You get dropped into the overworld to figure your way around, survive, and just do whatever you want. Want to create famous IRL monuments? You can. Want to create something that no one's ever seen before? Do it. Want to just be a creeper hunter? Go nuts! And that same energy carries over into the movie. And don't worry, I'm not going to go too deep into spoilers if you still haven't seen it. We got Steve, who looks a little different than he does in the game. But hey, we're not body shaming here. You do you, man. Steve is a regular guy who found his way into the overworld where he spends most of his life becoming an S-tier Minecraft player. But the mysterious crystal that brought Steve to the world of Minecraft is being hunted down by the Pig Queen Malgosha, so she can do the classic take over the world bit. We've seen it before. And somehow the crystal finds its way to Idaho of all places to be found by old school gamer has-been Garrett and the new kid in town, Henry. Next thing you know, they end up in Minecraft world and all the craziness happens. And as insane as this sounds, your school year is a lot like the wide open space of Overworld. There's adventure to be found, friends to be made, and in a lot of ways you can craft the kind of adventure you want to have over the next 9 months. And this is true if you've been at the same school for years or if you just moved here and you don't know anybody yet. Anything can happen. And for the rest of our time together, we're going to dive into the different ways you might be looking at this school year and the best way to crush it in the classroom. We'll be looking at the 3 main guys, Steve, Henry, and Garrett. And as we go on, ask yourself if your situation is anything like theirs. Maybe even drop a comment to see if anyone else is feeling the same way.
Well, it looks like Dr. Swellenstein here just got himself a deal.
Minecraft Steve, the face of one of the biggest games in the world, on the surface looks like someone with the perfect mentality for school. But what if I told you that under his infinite energy and knowledge is a deep secret that held him back for most of the movie? Hold on to that thought, because we're going to come back to that. But for now, Mr. Minecraft is every teacher's dream student. He's excited, ready for whatever challenge is put in front of him. Each day is a brand new adventure for him, and he's here for it. If we're keeping it a buck, this is most of us during the first few days of school. And I mean everybody. Teachers, cafeteria workers, custodians, front office staff. Most people are hyped to see old friends, meet new ones, and can't wait for what's gonna happen over the next 180 school days. And if that's you, know for now that you're not alone in that feeling. The new school year is almost magical in how it gets everybody in a good mood and feeling good. We'll see if everyone is still feeling that same energy in April, but we don't need to talk about that right now. And just like Steve's many abilities in the movie, he's more than just the hype man. In the film, he's the #1 expert in the overworld. He knows every item, what it does, how to make anything, and has the creativity to do things that others couldn't even think of. Maybe this is you. Perhaps you're one of the gifted students who can understand a new lesson in record time. Or whenever science class starts, you know it's your time to shine because science is your subject. If so, be proud of your knowledge. Take pride in your strengths. Don't try to hide it or dumb yourself down for anybody else. Cause Steve didn't. And we'll pause on Steve's dark secret for now and come back to it later. But now let's see if anybody relates to our next character, Henry. Henry is a lot of things, and the first thing he is in the movie is the new kid. He rolls up in Idaho from who knows where and has to start his life from square one. No friends, no family except for his older sister, and somehow he has to make this situation work. This might be you. Maybe this is your first week at a new school, or your second or third new school since kindergarten. Or maybe you are in kindergarten. What's up, kinders? And the reason why you had to start over could be anything. Parents got a new job. Are you a military kid who's used to moving all the time? Or perhaps your parents split up and you somehow ended up in a new area code. However you ended up where you are, know that you're not the only one. It may feel like it, but you aren't the only new kid in your grade, in your school, and for sure you're not going to be the new kid for long. I've seen cases where 2, 3, or even 4 new kids show up in the same classroom in the first couple weeks. And if you hear panicked breathing right now, don't worry. That's just your teacher hoping that doesn't actually happen because they don't know where these imaginary kids will sit in your classroom. But as Henry starts school and begins to live his new life, he has to deal with something that I hope nobody has to go up against. Bullying. The other kids see this noob as a nerd, a weirdo who can't just blend in like everybody else. In your situation, this could happen for a bunch of reasons. You're the only one with your interests, or no one loves your interests the same way you do, or in some way or another, you're just different from others. And while no one should be dealing with that kind of nonsense when the year just started, just know that if you are, or if it was a problem last year, know that there's someone who will help you. A classmate, teacher, counselor, dean. Ask around. And if you don't know who to talk to, start with your teacher and stick with me because I got a whole lot more to say on the topic on the next section. But for now, let's say that you have a past. Maybe you've been the bully. If so, you might feel like Garrett. Garrett, the garbage man Garrison, was a champion gamer back in the day. Was named Gamer of the Year way back in 1989. Good year, by the way. But now, in 2025, he has a rep as a has-been that leaves him friendless. And with nothing in the present to give him purpose, he's mentally stuck in the past where at least he knows what to expect. And that might be you. Perhaps you made mistakes last year, messed up some friendships, maybe even got a referral or a suspension along the way. It's hard to admit and own up to it, but if you're honest with yourself, that's the first big step to moving on. We'll talk a little more in the next section, but for now, remember this. This year isn't last year. Even if you've been at the same school, chances are you have a new teacher. And even if some of your classmates bring back the days you would rather forget, not everyone knows what happened. Don't dwell on it and let a teacher know if other people try to dig up old dirt. But I'm not just gonna leave you with some basic advice. We talked about real problems, and I want to give real solutions. So stick with me. If you feel like Henry, starting a school year can be nerve-wracking. Even if you change schools like it's a hobby, there's still that sense of the unknown that can bring anxiety. And for some new students, the temptation is to either make a splash and make everyone know that you've arrived, or make yourself invisible in the hopes that nobody notices you. And frankly, both approaches are a bit extreme. So I'd say start small. Instead of trying to not be seen, start a conversation with someone. Look for something that can start a convo. Like if there's something on their shirt from your favorite movie, or if they're carrying a basketball that's your favorite sport. Doing that is an easy way to start a conversation while not looking like a cringy tryhard. And if anyone here had issues with people bothering them in the past, on top of talking to someone to shut that mess down, try finding your people. Having little talks with people who share what you like is how you connect with others who get you. You won't be best friends with everybody, and you don't have to. Focus on the people who like what you like, and you can build confidence from there. Now to the Garretts with us, who feel like they're doomed to be stuck in the events of yesteryear. There's hope for you. Like I said earlier, start by letting go of the past. Last year is last year, and you now have the chance to create a new chapter in your story. And the best way to get that redemption arc is to ask for help. Change is tough, and making those changes to give yourself a better year will not be easy. You might slip up again. Some days will be dubs while you're stuck holding the L on others. Rely on someone to help you make those right choices. A counselor, dean, social worker, or your teacher are great choices. No one has to be known for their past, but it's ultimately your choice to move from it. And lastly, that dark secret about Steve that I've been hinting about. As much as Steve may be the best example of a student ready for the new year, there's one problem that held him back until almost the end of the movie. The fact that Steve ran away from his problems. Before Minecraft's Player 1 found the overworld, Steve was a guy living a dull life. He desired a life in the mines, but was stuck working a regular, boring job in the regular, boring world. And when he found the portal to the overworld, he never looked back. In other words, he ran away. And at some point in the year, you'll be tempted to run away too. Maybe the work will get too hard and you'll just want to stop caring. Or you'll start looking for the easy way out. Before we even get to that point, I want to say this. Don't fall for that trap. Running away from the problem doesn't make it go away. And it certainly never solves it. You're just pressing the pause button on it. But at some point, you'll have to come back and deal with it. So what should you do if you don't run away from a problem? Let's look at what the Minecraft trio did. Henry and Garrett asked Steve for help when they didn't know what to do. The three of them worked together and knew it was the only way they could win. And they were creative. They found ways around their obstacles that only they could see. And you can do the same thing. Don't do it alone. Ask for help from those who know more. Work with others where you can. And don't be afraid to do something different to get the result you want. As long as you're not cheating, of course. When I say that school is Minecraft, I mean that school gives you the opportunity to learn new things, experiment, and figure things out and be creative, just like in the game. For the big Minecraft fans out there, try seeing this school year, your classroom, as the overworld. You have the opportunity to craft whatever year you want. Better grades, more friends, or just doing better than last time. Go and do that. After all, the only limit is your imagination. Now it's your turn. How ready are you for this school year? Which Minecraft movie character do you connect with? Let me know in the comments. I do respond to them, so know that you're going to hear back from me. And if you want to see some more crazy connections in movies, come check out this video I did on Sonic 3 to see how that film actually is a crash course on trauma. See you there. Guidance Guy out.